Hey everyone, my name is Samuel Allotey, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can quickly set up dark and light mode in your Framer project. And make sure you watch till the end because I have a gift for you. Alright, so I'm going to use this sample layout to demonstrate how to set up the different modes in Framer. To begin, let's first set the colors for the different elements we have. So I'm going to start off with the background color and change it to black. Then I'm going to change the header here to this second hex code. I think that should be yellow. And I'm going to change the foreground to this hex code. Great, so now we have the dark mode set up. We just need to add the values for the light mode. To do that, we need to convert all our hex codes into color styles. So let's start off with the header. Select it, go to the properties panel, click on the fill, and click on the plus next to the styles. And let's name this header. I'm going to create this and I'm going to go over here. I have the values for both light and dark mode. So I'm just going to go here and copy the first one, which is out of the lights, come back to the header, click on the fill, click on edits, and then paste that one in here and save it. And I'm going to copy the second option, which is the yellow, and that will be for the dark mode. Go back to the header. Click on the moon. Remember, the moon is for the dark mode. Paste the value in there. Press enter and it's saved. So now I'm essentially going to do the same for the rest. So I'm going to select the background. Click on the fill. Click on the plus. Name it as background. Click on the moon. Leave it as black or the 00 hex code and change the light mode to white. So I'm going to do the same for the foreground. I'm going to copy the first value, which is that of the light mode. Click on styles, name it as foreground. Leave this color as is. Paste this new hex code in here. And then create it. Awesome. So now we have all the color styles set up for both light and dark mode. And one way to test whether your light mode and dark mode have been set up correctly and work is to come to the bottom of the Framer interface. You see this sun icon or a moon icon if you have it in light mode. Once you click it, it will essentially switch the themes. So clicking it, you see it switches the entire interface to either of the modes, either light or dark mode. Because we have the modes set up correctly, you realize the entire thing switches to the respective color values in that mode. So that's essentially all you need to know to set up your light and dark mode in Framer. So let's go ahead and preview this and see it in action. So I have the page we just created in Framer here, and I also have my system preferences open. I'm going to demonstrate to you how this setup we just did in Framer will automatically switch the theme of your website based on your user system preferences. My theme is currently in dark mode, so I'm going to switch to light mode and then just watch how the entire website changes from the current theme to the light theme. You see? Fantastic. I'm going to switch it back to dark and then just watch. Awesome. So this is a very good thing to do so you can tailor some of these experiences to what your users actually want and not design one theme for all of them. So now on to the surprise that I mentioned I had for you. Sometimes you will want to give your users the option to manually toggle between the different modes. And that is not something that is natively possible within Framer. But I created a toggle that is very powerful and allows you to do just that and even more. So I'm calling it the Framer Theme Toggle Pro. I'm just going to drag it here and demonstrate it to you. So this is it. It's essentially a simple toggle, and it will allow your users to manually switch between the different modes based on what they want, regardless of what their system preferences dictate. So just to test it out and see it actually works, once we switch the entire interface to light mode, you see this toggle also switches to the light mode variants. You see? Fantastic. And this toggle is very powerful as it gives you a lot more options compared to the other toggles on the market. So you have the option to tweak a lot of things. For example, you can change the color of the toggle itself to whichever one you want. You can change the color of the knob to whichever color it is you want. Maybe you don't even want to have a knob, the background of the knob, so you can reduce the opacity and take it off entirely. You have the option to change the color of the icon. And you also have the option to change the width of the icon to whichever width it is you prefer. The icon pack I'm using here is Force 4, and this toggle allows you to basically tweak anything that Force 4 allows you to tweak. You can also change the text. So maybe you don't want to change it to light mode. You want to change it to, let's say, a noob cybot. It allows you to change it, and you can change the text color to whichever color it is that you want. As you can imagine, you can do same for the light mode as well. And you can decide whether or not to show the text or hide it. So if you want to just show the toggle button without the text, you have the option to do so. And maybe you don't want the text to be on the right. You can switch it to the left side as well. You can also do a lot more customization with the font. So let's say you want a different typeface. For example, let's just say Clash Grotesque. You can select that and change it. You can change the weight. You can change the size of the text. And a bunch of different properties that you can do with this toggle. If you love to grab this component and use it in your projects, please go to samuelallotey.com/framer. And as a gift to you for watching this video, I'm giving it to you at 60% off. So use the code LAUNCH60 at checkout to grab this discount. My name is Samuel Allotey. I'll catch you next time.